Peace and love, everyone. Welcome, welcome. If you're new to my channel, thank you for coming. You're in the right place. Welcome to the Regal family. Um, just a few things. I will be posting videos probably 2 to possibly 3 times a week. If you come to my channel and all you seen was like an abundance of live chats or whatever, that's what I was doing like late at night, just talking about everything, anything or whatever. It was kind of like a thing I was doing because a lot of people were not able to go to sleep, and we would just keep the conversation open and talk about whatever, however. And you may see like 4 hour chats or whatever. I do have videos that specifically talk about hair, and I do have videos that specifically talk about nutrition. So don't mind, don't worry. When you see a 2, 3, 4, 5 hour video, that's something that was a live chat. You can choose to peruse it, listen to it if you would like. If not, just go ahead and bypass them and check out some of the videos on my playlist. What is my playlist called? Anyway, I have three different playlists. One is my story time, one is about nutrition and health, and then the other one is about dreads. So you can go to my dreadlock playlist and you will see. Matter of fact, I'll hook it up um at the end of the video. I will have the playlist, and you could just go down and go through, and you'll see the changes and stuff that's been going on in the almost October will be 17 years since I started on my journey. So, with that being said, oh, also in the description box, if you came here from Instagram or Facebook or whatever, or if you didn't, if you just found my channel by some amazing algorithm, please by all means check the description box. I do have information in my description box, where you can find me on other social media platforms. I do mostly a lot of pictures, like full length pictures, so you can see my hair full on Instagram. I usually try to post every week on Instagram. And then Facebook is more or less like just regular things that I do or post, positive vibrations and stuff. I try to on a daily basis. And again, I'll be doing videos here every 2 to 3 times a week. That's the goal. 2 to 3 times a week. Now, as far as live chats, if you're interested in doing a live chat, if it's not a one-on-one, I do offer one-on-one sessions for a love donation. You can contact me via my email, which is in the description box. However, I'm also going to do Zoom chats where you have to, have the ID and the PIN to get in, and then that way we can control like any type of trolling, because the only people that can come in are people that have the actual password. So hopefully, that will bring about a calm environment, and then that way I can see your beautiful faces, as well as we can communicate back and forth. I love Zoom. I've only done it once, and I fell in love with it because of the platform and the way that things are organized, so that we can all talk together. I mean, it's controlled. Don't get it twisted. It's controlled, but I think it's a very good platform. So comment down below if you already currently use Zoom. Okay. All right. What I wanted to talk about today was it's a follow up on something, and I wasn't going to do a follow up on this. As you can see from the title, I'm welcoming everybody that's new, because there's been a lot of new people that came to my channel in the past couple weeks. But also, I want to talk about products. Okay, if you're new to my channel, I do not use products in my hair. I water rinse only, which I have videos. Again, I'll link down. I'll link at the end, at the very end of this video. I'll link my playlist, and you can check out the water rinse only videos. So that means that I don't use products in my hair. What I have been doing though was for my skin, for my face, and for my scalp, if I had any type of dryness or whatever, first and foremost, let's get with it. 100% H2O water is 100% the moisturizer that you need for your body, for your insides, your outsides, for your hair, your skin, your nails, all of that. If you drink at least, I say drink a gallon. They say drink half your body weight. I go for a gallon, at least a gallon a day. In the summertime, even more. Let me tell you what I was doing though. For my skincare, I was utilizing aloe gel from the plant. I was easily able to get aloe from my local market with no problems. I had a plant before and I used it up and didn't take care of it or whatever a couple years back. So I wound up just buying like the leaves or so from the store, which doesn't cost hardly anything, under $2, and it's good for a moisturizer for your skin. It's good for moisturizing your scalp. Those are the only products that I have to use. um I mean, that is the only product that I was using. I also had used coconut oil or whatever, but I said in 2020 I was going to simplify everything, and my moisturizer was going to be strictly aloe vera gel, which is what it's been. Skincare and all that, I've been using aloe vera gel for a very long time, since I was about 18, and somebody introduced me to it when I was tanning in Jamaica. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll go ahead and rock that. I like the way it made my skin feel, and I like the way I didn't peel or burn when I was using it. Also, aloe vera gel is a great um, antiseptic. It's good for like if you have cuts and all that other type of stuff. You can put them in your smoothies. It's good for digestion. A lot of other great things. I have a video all about it. But here's the deal. Okay, moving forward. I cannot find aloe vera leaves anywhere. I cannot find not one. Not a one. I've been to many, many stores. I mean, I'm in Chicago, so there's a limited amount of stores that's open. We haven't opened totally back up in Chicago yet. But the store that I was used to getting into, and the main store that I was used to getting into, they don't have it. I don't know if people are using it to, because you can't make hand sanitizer with that, and 91% alcohol, or at least something over 70% alcohol. So I'm not sure if that's the reason why it's low, or if it's just hard to get in now. I have no idea, but they are completely out. I've been looking for it for over a month. I'm out of it. But I do not. One good thing is that it's getting warmer outside, so the heat, I don't have to have on my heat, and I think that plays a good factor in some of the dryness that you know anybody may have. Having the heat that comes out the vents as opposed to radiator heat. You know what I mean? Because see, with radiator heat, old school, you used to be able to put a pot of water on top of the radiators, and that will provide you with moisture and stuff. However, this heat that we have now is not like that. So, no, I do not have any aloe vera leaves, and I've been doing okay. It's not going to take me back to my old regimen um, of using coconut oil or anything, because I was basically just using it in my little gray area, which I'm gray all over, but I mean, just like basically on my scalp, I was using a little bit. Also, I was using jojoba oil with distilled water. I hadn't used that in a long time either. If you do check back on some of my older videos, you will see me talking about some of the things that I was using. But again, I haven't felt any like brittleness, any super dryness or anything, because I keep my body hydrated. Um, so if anybody's been able to find like aloe vera, again, just comment down below. Let me know, that you haven't had a shortage of aloe vera gel or whatever. And I do have a whole video about how to use it, or how I was using it, and using it for my skin as well as my hair, and my daughter as well, for as an overnight mask for her, or just as a moisturizer for me before doing anything else, or just while relaxing, and then I would rinse it off in like 5 minutes or so. So I can't find it, so now I'm relying solely on my water. But it's cool because somebody had mentioned to me, they was like asking me something about doing putting on a bathing suit, and doing a ACV rinse. um no, not gonna happen. I don't do ACV rinses like every month or whatever. I don't have to. When you don't use a lot of products, when you don't use products at all, the most that you have to really deal with is the elements and stuff that are outside. You know what I mean? So the very first time when I did an ACV rinse, I was using what was it? I was using black soap for a minute, and you know, it's a possibility. I wasn't using any type of gels. I never used any type of gels or anything besides aloe vera gel in my hair, on my scalp, basically, not on my hair. But the first time my rinse water was like pretty, you know, not dark, but it was like a beigeish color. It was beige. Now, you know, if I do one like once or twice a year, usually twice a year, once or twice a year, it's just a little bit. It's just like a light sand color, or maybe the water might look like this, maybe about my skin color. I guess you say that's not showing a whole lot. Yeah, maybe about my skin color though. So that's not something that's totally like 100% necessary. And if you're just starting off, you know, I wouldn't say that's something that you need to worry about or dwell on. The only time like ACV rinses are really necessary because they can dry your hair. One of the main ingredients that people were using, I was just using straight um, apple cider vinegar. Sometimes I would use a little bit of baking soda or whatever, but I found that that could be drying to the hair, as well as lemon juice. The only time that it's really good is when you are using products. That means you're shampooing, you're using lock gel, you know what I'm saying. You're using products. You're using stuff that has a shelf life or whatever and can cause a buildup in your hair. You got to remember, your hair is constantly like bonding and intertwining. So everything that you put on your hair from the beginning is intermingled into each individual dread. So even if you hadn't used products in a long time, you could feel probably down where you started at, and then you'll know where you started, not well, where you started using products at and when you stopped using products. You'll feel your hair, and you could feel like it will probably be like a residue or so. That's when it's good to do a ACV rinse. Um, Other than that, I wouldn't say that is something that's mandatory. If you are just getting started on this journey, please, one of the things that people are always asking me is, what is a fast way? What is a fast way for my hair to hurry up and lock? What is a fast way, you know, for my hair to grow? I'm not that person. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, been licensed since 1988. I'll keep it 100% real with you all the time. As long as I've been doing hair, and I'm retired now, there has never been a drink, a shot, or anything that has stimulated like major hair growth fast or made your hair lock like super fast or whatever. Now, some people do use like if you're in a saltwater climate, a saltwater area, salt water does help. Some people do miss like sea salt water on their hair or whatever if they're trying to get it just to lock or whatever. But as far as like growth, you're gonna go through different stages. You're gonna go through. Um, I'm almost 17 years in, and I'm freeform. The frizz is not going anywhere. It's totally not going anywhere, and I love every bit of it. I really do. If you're not one of the ones who can embrace your frizz, you know, that might be a problem, because that's a part of it. That's a whole part of it. And you will see from beginning to end how much it seemed like I'm off center. How much my journey has changed, because I did start off with double strand twists or whatever, because my hair was color treated and it was platinum blonde, and it was hard for it to do anything. It wouldn't, you know, it was chemically treated. So as it grew out and started bonding and dreading, then I started looking, and I was like, I want to combine, and I just want to, you know, make my hair have like fewer. I didn't know how many I had, never counted, still don't know. And you could tell by the ends that, you know, that they were thinner at one time, and I bonded or combined. That's what most people say, combined. So, you know, those are some of the changes or whatever. But yes, you know, I'm not a product person. So if you ask me about products and stuff like that, I cannot recommend anything because I don't use products. I do talk to people about, you know, if they have traction alopecia from getting twisted too much, they're having thinning or breakage or whatever, then I do have product stuff that I recommend, natural stuff that I recommend for that, again, I do one-on-one sessions or whatever. If that's something you're interested in, please, by all means, hit me up on my email. Hit me on my email and let's try to schedule a one-on-one, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. 30 minutes is normally the maximum time that it takes. But yeah, it does not take a lot of products. The last thing you want to do when you're rocking natural hair is fool with a whole bunch of products, do a lot of styling, do a lot of twisting, do a lot of pulling your hair away from the way that it naturally grows, because that can cause tension, which can cause breakage at the scalp and everything. With that being said, I just want to come in for a short minute, let you all know, as far as the updates to the channel. Welcome everybody that's new to the channel. I will be doing live chats again on Zoom. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you send me an email and I'll contact you back and give you the next date that I'm doing the live chat, which is normally going to be on a Friday, probably around 6 p.m. Central Savings Time. And then there you can ask questions as well if you don't, you don't want to do a one-on-one or whatever, and you prefer to be like, on a group chat or whatever. That'll be fine. I will still do those on Zoom and possibly every now and then do one here on YouTube. It's just that YouTube is not a controlled environment as far as like trolling and stuff like that. And a lot of people, if they're sitting back and they're talking about their hair, and even me, you want to be able to be in the chat and be present and not have the disturbances from people coming in saying any and everything, jumping in, especially during this time when it's a lot of people not in school, a lot of people not working. I just don't have the time for it. I was doing late night chats. I was not getting my rest. Um, that's it. So, yes, welcome to anybody that's new here. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Please make sure you look at my playlist at the end of this. This is about to be over. Trust me. Look at my playlist, and some of your questions are probably already answered. Again, October will be 17 years since I've been doing this, since I've been rocking this journey. No, I have not ever started over. No, I have not combed out. No, I have not cut. No, I don't believe in cutting. No. It is what it is. And yes, all of this is 100% bona fide my hair. This is 100% all mine. I had density and everything before. I mean, even when my hair was chemically treated, which I'll probably show pictures on my live sessions in Zoom. I'll probably show some pictures or whatever. Or I'll probably post some pictures maybe on I have a slideshow you can see too. Make sure you check out my slideshow. Maybe I'll put that at the end of this video as well. Well, anyway, this video is already gone way too long. I just want to let you all know the update on I can't find aloe vera gel. So meanwhile, I'm just going to rely on what has been working for me forever is continuously putting water into my body, hydrating myself, eating hydrating foods like cucumbers and stuff like that. Any type of melons and stuff that have a lot of water in it. Just keeping your body totally hydrated. A lot of places now it's probably warm, it's probably hot. It's not hot in Chicago yet. But again, less is better. Just remember that patience is definitely important. I'm not going to give you, please don't ask me questions on how can I do this faster? How can I make no. I'm going to tell you the same thing over and over again and just say patience. That's going to be my answer if you ask me questions about how to grow your hair faster, because there is no way to grow your hair faster. There really isn't. And I'm telling you that not from my own thinking, but from being a hairstylist, again, since 1988, a licensed cosmetologist that worked on all types of hair. I'm talking straight hair, curly hair, thick hair, short hair, Caucasian hair, African American hair, Nigerian hair, all types of hair, Hispanic hair, all types, period. So I wouldn't make this up. This is 100% what I've been into since 1988, since I was 18 years of age. So yeah, that means I'll be 50 next month. Thank you for watching. I appreciate